production.
My faith in you.
Okay, YouTube, this is probably going to be the saddest video I will ever make on this channel, and it's about the old 87 Mustang GT that I have, and this is the saddest I've ever been the past week. I found out a week ago what was wrong with this car. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into that now. If you don't like vlog videos, then this is not your video, and I recommend you don't watch this if you don't like me talking. There's no action, but I'm going to talk about what has happened to the 87 Mustang GT that I have. If you want to watch, just keep on watching, and if you don't, thanks anyway. So if you can see behind me right here, I got a T5 transmission that come out of this car. That's where the problem's at. And if you've been watching my videos, you know the car was making a whining noise. And yep, people have told me that it was just going to be a throwout bearing, clutch, or somewhere, you know, from the motor to the transmission, in between there is where the problem was going to be and why it was whining. And I ignored it for a really long time, and it got to the point where it whined through first through third, and then fourth it didn't whine, and fifth it whined, and it was not good. And it slowly got worse and worse and worse to where the first gear, it used to sound like a supercharger, but then it got to the point where the whine wasn't even a whine no more. It was just a god-awful noise. It was not right. So that's when I decided I had to take it apart, and something had to be done. So yeah, I'm just vlogging while it's raining out here. We don't even have power in the house, so I figured I might as well do something. So here's what happened. The thing's in the it's getting wet, but the input shaft, the gear on the input shaft, when it connects right here, well, what I think happened is the input shaft bearing, as seen on this box right here, that bearing, it either got hot or something happened where it warped the little things in it right here. These got warped or hot, and I don't really know what happened, but it allowed the input shaft to move. So then you have play in the input shaft, and then it ate up the gears, and that is what was causing the whining noise. At least I know for sure. I think that's first and second on that gear. I'm not real sure, but those gears are ate up, and I'm pretty positive, you know, every gear that made a whining noise is ate up. So it is not good. That pretty much means that this thing is toast. This T5 transmission is done. I hate to say that. I hate it, and you guys have no idea how sad it is for me. I'm pretty sure I know what happened and what caused this to happen. And that would be doing burnouts. That has to be what happened, because the load that the motor put on that input shaft, it's trying to spin, and then the friction and braking force in the back wheels, they're causing this friction. So then it gets hot, and then it kind of, so this is trying to go this way, and this isn't wanting to move, and this keeps on going. This has got about 200-something horsepower on it. The input shaft is moving this way, and this is not wanting to move. So that causes it to either get really hot and then warp those teeth, and then it ate them up, and then it's just downhill from there when it goes bad, or when it's faulty, is what I think happened. So doing power brake burnouts, I think that's what caused it. Well, not in the rain. I'm pretty positive that anything I did in the rain or when it was wet, that did nothing to it, but it was when it was dry. Like the night that I did the burnouts, or the donuts at, I can't tell you where, but when I did those donuts and stuff, and any power brake that I've ever done when it wasn't wet on the ground, I'm pretty positive that's what done it. That's what caused it. But yeah, it sucks, but it's gonna be fixed. But this car right now, the way it is and the way it's looking, I don't think it's gonna go to polish me anytime soon. I don't know. I gotta get money up for transmission, and I want to get a new one. But as you guys may know, that costs $1,800, and if I had that kind of money, I'd put a down payment on the car. That's some just some news for you guys, that this is OOC, out of commission. for now at least. But my dad is being really nice to me, and he said that I can keep the car right here for as long as I need to until whenever. So I'm so glad that he's been helpful for me with that, and I'm so glad he's helped me out and giving me a break, because my other cars are right now sitting out in the rain somewhere else, and it sucks. It sucks. I want to save these cars, and I care about them so much, and I'm just glad that this one gets the blessing of being under a carport. And it's still getting wet, but at least it's not out there in it, So, yeah, that's the news, and that's the sad stuff. It's gonna be okay. It's bitter, a really bitter feeling, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure many of you Mustang owners know what I'm going through, because it's a Mustang, and from what I've heard, they do this kind of stuff all the time, right? I think it's not the car, it's probably the driver that screws stuff up like this, but it's going to be okay. This car has a huge future, and be on the lookout for build updates and what I want out of cars, are like a video series of just all the cars that I got, and like future for this car. That'd be like the video for at least one car. Like I'd show the future of this car, and then one video, and then do cool scenes and make some cool cinematic shots and talk about it, and just hopefully get you guys as excited as I am for what I'm about to do and what's going to happen in my life and what's going to go down. Be on the lookout for my next few bids, and I'm going to New York with the family this week. I'm going to New York, and maybe some good content will come out of that. I doubt it. Maybe I can find a car scene out there, maybe a car meet or something cool for you guys to watch out there, but you may not even see anything from New York, because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but you may not get anything out of New York. So guys, thank you for watching, and make sure you share this video, because that's the best way that I can get this car back running again, is if my YouTube channel gets popular. And I know that sounds crazy, and I don't ever ask for this, but if you could just share the video and tell your friends, tell everybody that, hey, this guy needs a little bit of help. All you guys have to do to help me out is watch the video. That's all they have to do, and just check me out. And that's what helps this car and all my cars. So again, thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to share the video.